Hello and welcome to A Week in My Life job hunting in London. So we'll get into all the job hunting stuff, but first, every morning I go for a walk to just kind of set the tone for the day. Okay, we're back and it's time to get down to business. But first, let me just pitch myself a little bit in case any of you are hiring designers or content creators. And also this will just give a little bit of background about where I'm coming from with the job hunt. So I have a master's degree in web design and content planning, and I do front-end coding, prototyping, illustration, graphic design. I also do photography, and I'm a video creator here on YouTube and on TikTok and Instagram. Most notably on TikTok, my London Boy tour series where I visit everywhere Taylor Swift mentions in London Boy has gone pretty well over there. And I will leave the link to my portfolio down below. It's here behind me, and if you would like, I can do a portfolio walkthrough for those of you maybe interested in putting together your own portfolio. Okay, so with that out of the way, let me tell you about where I am at in the job hunting process. So I've been at this for about 2 weeks. And the first week I just kind of was mass applying to everywhere I could find. And to be honest, I wasn't putting that much effort into like my cover letters. I didn't even write cover letters for a lot of them. I kind of had a wake-up call that I was going to need to put a little bit more effort into my applications. So the second week of applying, I kind of took some time to regroup. To be honest, I got a lot of rejections from that first batch, and it was really disheartening for me. So I had to regroup. I talked to one of my friends who works in HR, and she's just generally good at like job applications and interviews and stuff. So she helped me craft my resume a little bit better and talked about what I should put in my cover letter. So I might show you those a little bit later in the video. But today I'm going through and finding some companies that I want to apply for, and then really taking the time to craft the cover letters for them specifically. Actually, I'll show you my resume now. So I'm gonna put it over here and we'll walk through it. So I've redacted some of my contact information here, and I have put my name and my position that I'm seeking, and then my work experience. So some of the things that my friend Hannah, shout out, who works in HR, she told me that companies love numbers. So I talk about the kind of stats of my YouTube and TikTok for my video creator experience, and then down here I talk about how I advised over 300 students. I have several links to my portfolio because I think that is like the thing that sells me the most. So I have that there, and then relevant skills. And then for my social media, I just put like the amount of followers and subscribers I have because apparently that's important. And then next down here I have my education history, and then at the bottom I have my contact information again, and another link to my portfolio in case they get to the bottom and then want to see it, so they don't have to scroll back all the way to the top. I started out by looking at companies that I was interested in working at. Like, I love jewelry, so I was really interested in maybe working at a jewelry company or something like that. That is not that effective because not everywhere is hiring. I'm also looking at Indeed and LinkedIn, and then when I was in Greenwich last week, I was talking to someone that was previously on the web design course that I was in a couple years before me, and she told me about a website called Cord that I guess hires people for UX and front-end development jobs, so I'm gonna try that now. Okay, now I'm just waiting to be verified. I knew this was gonna happen. So basically, you can't sign up to this website if you don't have previous permanent experience, which is just classic. It's a bit later, I've applied to a couple jobs, and I have a big update, which is not a job, but I am allowed to stay in the UK for 2 more years. I just got my graduate visa approved. Yay! How exciting. Something sad happened on my walk. I was on my last lap of the park, and I just heard like a water bottle clang to the ground, and so I looked up and there was a man lying on the ground, and so I ran over to make sure he was okay, and his nose was bleeding. His like glasses had cut his nose open, and then he also had like a place on his head where he hit the ground that it was bleeding, and I just felt so bad. And he assured me he was okay, so I kept walking, but then I was like, I don't know, I just kind of felt like lingering worry. So I remembered that there was a rec center nearby, so I went in there, grabbed some like bandages from them, and then went and handed them to him. And I really was just using that as an excuse to check on him again, and he was fine, and I saw him make it back to his flat, so all is well. Anyway, now before I get started on job applications, I'm going to do a quick workout. I actually recently got Apple Fitness Plus and I'm loving it. Tons of different kinds of workouts. And they have artist spotlights, which is my favorite thing. And my favorites are the ABBA and Taylor Swift, obviously. It's the same day, I just put on a different sweatshirt, jumper, whatever, for extra warmth. Also, I'm working from bed today because it's so cold and my blankets are the only thing getting me through. But I'm working on a cover letter right now, and I just wanted to say the #1 tool I use for cover letters is a thesaurus. Basically, in cover letters, I feel like you have to say the same thing in many different ways. So I'm like, okay, what's another way I can say this? So I go to the thesaurus, and that helps me out. Also, I'm gonna link down below an article that Hannah, I keep mentioning her in this video, she's just been very helpful, sent me about writing cover letters that are effective. Okay, I'm done for the day. Let's make some dinner. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I have been saying that since Vine, and I feel like I should probably stop. But let's see. I've gotten my walk done today. I did my workout. I went to the store, and now I'm ready to get working on the job apps. But I have a lot of stuff to say first. First of all, I seem to be attracting drama on my walks this week. Yesterday, the man fell, and then today I came across a lost dog. I was in the park, and luckily someone was nearby, and they were able to call the number on the dog's collar, and we ended up finding the owner, so that's good. The second thing I have to say is that being rejected is very hard. Last week I had a good old cry about it, and it's just because I receive no feedback except for rejections. Like if I got one interview or anything, like I would be maybe feeling less down about myself. And I know that it's not personal, but it just is hard to remember that whenever you're like in the thick of job applications. But the thing that has been keeping me sane and feeling like I have purpose in life basically is my morning walk. I seriously am like, that is what's keeping my mental health intact. I feel like getting up, getting out of the house, moving my body, seeing people, like it helps me. Also doing stuff like this, vlogging and editing videos and trying to do some more of like my hobbies is helpful, but it's still really frustrating. So I just wanted to say that because I don't know if I've come across as very, I feel like maybe I've come across as upbeat in this video. I'm not really sure, but I am definitely not feeling upbeat every moment of this process. So yeah. Anyway, okay, let's do some more applications. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the spreadsheet that I've been keeping of all the jobs I've applied for. Be prepared, it's bleak. Okay, I have over here a column of the companies, which I'm not showing, but and then I have the status and the date. So if we just scroll down, trying not to show the companies. Yeah, so as you can tell, lots of denials. Time is 10:30 p.m. and I just spent the last hour and a half writing a cover letter for a job that I really want and I feel like I really suit and would be perfect. So I'm about to submit that. I did take a break, so I haven't been here all day. Wish me luck. I am happy to report that there were no incidents on my walk today, so yay. Okay, couple updates. Well, one update. Last night I did send in the application for the job that I'm really wanting, and I thought today I maybe would go out on a limb and message the hiring manager on LinkedIn, which feels very out of my comfort zone, but I've heard it's something that might be good to do. So I've looked up a couple of things to say. Basically, it's like introduce yourself, tell them that you've applied for this job, and just like pass along your portfolio. I ended up getting the free trial of the LinkedIn Premium so I can message them, and I don't know if I'll have an update for you by the time I end this video because I'm ending it tomorrow, but if I do, I will certainly let you know. I just discovered another like feature of the Premium that I think is really cool, so I'm going to show you that. Okay, so I can see how I stack up against other people that applied for the job, and 30% have a master's degree. Isn't that crazy? Like, that should be something that helps you stand out, but it really doesn't. Now I'm taking a break to do something I've been putting off for weeks, which is to take pictures of my Doc Marten boots and put them on Depop or Vinted or something, because they don't fit. I mean, they fit, but they hurt my feet, and they're just, I can't wear them because they hurt, but they're really cute and they're really good quality. If you are interested, check out, I'm gonna link them below. They're a size 4 UK. I'm busting out the ring light because I want them to look their best because they're really good quality. I've only worn them like 3 or 4 times, and I feel like good pictures make for good listings on those sites. Happy Friday. I swear that my next video will take place somewhere other than in this room, but this is just my life this week. So I have no updates for you. I have gotten no rejections, but I've also gotten no acceptances for interviews. Right now I'm thinking no news is good news because before I was just getting rejection. So I'm hoping this is good. I don't know. I have applied for I think 4 or 5 today. Some of those were easy to apply with LinkedIn, which is easy obviously, but I don't think that I have very good chances because I know that those are like, they just look at your resume and nothing else. Today is gonna be the last day of this vlog because I'm kind of treating job applications as like a full-time job, so I'm doing it Monday through Friday and then taking the weekends off. If I get any updates by the end of the day, I'll let you know and I'll come back to end the video if not. Alright, it's 7 p.m. and I have not received any updates, so I'm just going to end this video here. I will continue to keep you updated as the job hunt progresses. Thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I know that it wasn't the most interesting video, but I do hope that it was a little bit of an insight into what it's like job hunting in London at the moment. And if you want to see more videos from me, make sure to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.